Mike Tyson speaks on Anthony Joshua's flaws ahead of Fury match. Let's go ahead and get into it. So Mike Tyson does a interview on a podcast where he speaks of Anthony Joshua. And he talks about the excitement of the heavyweight division and how no matter what anybody says, the heavyweight division is lit up with a lot of talent. And if anybody says anything otherwise, they're just hating. Okay, that's what Mike Tyson says. He also speaks on Anthony Joshua's boxing skill. And he said Anthony Joshua is a great fighter, but he telegraphs his punches. It's something that he might want to correct as he's going into his bout with Tyson Fury. Now, what do I think about that? Being that it is Mike Tyson, and even though Mike Tyson has always kind of said some things about Anthony Joshua that's not too flattering, at the same time, Mike Tyson was also the same guy that kept it real with Deontay Wilder. You know, a lot of American heavyweights wouldn't even say what what Mike Tyson said about Deontay Wilder. Nobody would tell him anything. As far as Anthony Joshua telegraphing his punches, I've heard it before, and yes, I've seen Anthony Joshua do it. Anthony Joshua is constantly a work in progress. I don't know if he's too much doing that now. I'm looking for him to settle into a style, because I know that he can flip through several different styles, but I'm looking for him to find his rhythm. And if you look at Anthony Joshua's training videos, that's what it looks like he's doing. He's developing his rhythm, you know what I'm saying? Better fluidity, you know, when it comes to his punches and when it comes to his movement, you know. And I agree. I just think that Anthony Joshua has flushed that out a little bit more, because I didn't really see that too much with I didn't see that with the pull-off fight. Anthony Joshua was telegraphing punches with Klitschko, but you know, he took on Klitschko early, and Anthony Joshua is still a guy that is learning on the job. Now, a quick note that I want to talk about is when it comes to Anthony Joshua, it seems to me, and I'm just paying attention to the climate, it seems to me like everybody over criticized Anthony Joshua to a degree. Everybody's critiquing everything that he does, even if he does something well. It's still not good enough. It's still this. It's still that. And the only thing that I got to say about this is why everybody's critiquing the hell out of Anthony Joshua left and right. And don't get me wrong, critiquing is good as long as it's not coming from a place of malice and it's coming from a genuine place. I think boxers and people getting criticized should take this in and not take it wholeheartedly. But with everybody always criticizing Anthony Joshua about what he does and what he don't do, all I can say is what stands out to me is you had a American heavyweight champion, Deontay Wilder, who didn't get criticized about shit that he has done, even though he's flawed. You know what I'm saying? Of course, everybody said it, you know, he doesn't have much skill, you know, he hits with just power and all that other shit. But I'm talking about for somebody to be as flawed as Deontay Wilder is, you never see him get critiqued or criticized half as much about what he does in the ring as Anthony Joshua. Like I told you, this is the era of where, this is not just the era, this is the times that we're in where we criticize the people who's actually doing things. You know what I'm saying? We criticize the people who's actually putting in effort. We dislike the people who actually tell the truth. We want to shit on people who are genuine, you know what I'm saying? And everybody is fake and everybody's doing bullshit. Everybody that's lying. That's the shit to get the attention. Those are the people who get the praises and those people get the props. It's not just in boxing. This is all over the world right now. You know what I'm saying? It's no place for thorough cats to reside anymore. Being thorough is illegal. Being real is illegal. Telling the truth is illegal. That's why when it comes to criticizing Anthony Joshua, I say that, you know, take it all in because it only makes you better, and he does. But it was just funny to me, and I had to talk about it, how Deontay Wilder has walked around so damn flawed, yet none of these American heavyweights ever cared to critique him, give him advice, tell him what he needs to do. Maybe you need to work on this. Maybe you need to work on that. I mean, literally nothing. Okay. Now, given that Fury has came on the scene, and given that Anthony Joshua have said or done some things that rub some people the wrong way, you have these new Fury fans who's just behind Fury just because they want to see Anthony Joshua lose, due to the fact of what he said, during times of turmoil, and which is really ridiculous. But nonetheless, these people are still hung up on something that Anthony Joshua read off a piece of paper, to the point they want Tyson Fury to go in there and smash him. Okay, Tyson Fury going in there smashing Anthony Joshua, you can forget about that. He can beat him, but as far as smashing him, you can forget about that, you know. And when I look at Anthony Joshua, he seems to be training with that intent. I don't care what nobody say. Anthony Joshua is still aggravated and pissed by that, for the people that turned on him and went pro Fury just because he had an opinion about, you know, what people should do if they're getting mistreated or something like that, you know. So I can see that that's still on his mind, and I can see that that still bothers him, and I can see that he wants to hurt Fury because of that. Now, when it comes to Anthony Joshua fighting Tyson Fury, yeah, it's true. Any man could win, but do I think Anthony Joshua will lose? Even though I don't bet against Tyson Fury, and even though I put Tyson Fury skill-wise above Anthony Joshua, I just don't see Anthony Joshua losing like that. I actually see Anthony Joshua knocking Tyson Fury out. I can almost guarantee you for a fact that Anthony Joshua is going into the fight with Tyson Fury to knock him out. He's not going in there for no 12-round decision. You know what I'm saying? This is something that I know by just paying attention about what's going on. And as a matter of fact, I even know how Anthony Joshua will even start off the fight. A lot of people think Anthony Joshua's going to go in there and head hunting. No, he's not. Because as far as up top, Tyson Fury is very evasive. You know what I'm saying? He has great head movement. But one thing that he can't move quick enough is that body. Hence the videos of you see Anthony Joshua working those hooks to the body. I believe he's going to start off going to the body and soften that body up, because the body is going to be Tyson Fury's weakness. That's how Anthony Joshua is going to break him down. That's how he's going to slow that foot movement down. That's how he's going to slow all that movement down. Now, you're expecting Anthony Joshua to go in there and just shoot for the head, you know, just like Klitschko and everybody else. But as Tyson Fury has shown you, he's good at that. But it's going to be hard, you know what I'm saying, to move that basement around. You can't. The basement's stuck in the ground. So Anthony Joshua's just going to go ahead and put some water in it. And then after he done softened up that body enough, then he's going to go up top and knock him out. Hence, once again, the training videos that you see throwing the hooks to the head and to the body. I believe he's going to work on that body first, brutalize him, you know what I'm saying, batter him down to the point he's going to be very sensitive about that area. And I believe it's one of Tyson Fury's weak areas. And then as soon as he get that meat tenderized, he's going to go up top and he's going to knock Tyson Fury out. I can't almost guarantee it, but I can guarantee you it will be extremely similar to what I just said. That I know for a fact. Just pay attention to the signs. Just pay attention to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You can tell Anthony Joshua, he's working on something, and I can see what he's cooking up. And it doesn't matter what Tyson Fury brings at the end of the day, because we could talk about skill and we could talk about will. As much as I love skill, okay, I've seen people who are better skilled lose fights to fighters that was not better than them skill wise. You know, you've seen it with Vasily Lomachenko and Salido. You've seen it with Tony Harrison and Jamel Charlo. Okay, sometimes the more skilled, technically skilled boxer can lose the fight. So that's why with this, I mean, it's a coin toss up. But I just don't see Anthony Joshua falling down to this man because I know Anthony Joshua fights better with taller opponents. He has a problem with people that are shorter than him. He prefer that they're either his height or taller, but he always do well with people around his side. But then again, that's just my opinion. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. Bruce Van, I'm out.